Hey guys, Kelsey Paczynski here. I wanted to take this time to introduce myself and share a little bit about my story. So first of all, I want to say thanks for following me. Thanks for checking out my page, and I can't wait to get to know you. So I wanted to share a little bit of my story. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a fast talker, so just bear with me. You'll see that in all my videos. So when I first left high school, when I first graduated, I was in shape. I had been very active as a kid, and I never really thought about food or how it would affect my body. And so I just ate what I wanted, and I did what I wanted, and that resulted in me gaining over 50 pounds. It resulted in me really losing myself and feeling trapped in my body and feeling like I had no way of escaping. I didn't know how to handle the new emotions I was facing. I didn't know how to really love myself. And I think going back and looking at high school, I thought I was happy. I thought that, life is good, but I was just really living life for everyone else, and I didn't really know what it meant to live for me. I didn't know what it was like to follow my passions and to have my voice. And that really fell through. Like when I started gaining weight, I started slowly seeing that was shining through my insecurities. And I found myself, hiding, not wanting to go out with friends, making excuses to not go out. I wasn't confident in who I was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what to talk about to people. And I went from being outgoing because I guess I was empowered by, the expectations of me and what I should be like as a kid. And I just talked about those things. I did those things, and I just lived like that life. And here I was, a young adult, and I didn't know who I was. I didn't know how to represent myself, how to dress to be me, how to talk to be me, how to follow my passions. What were my passions? I had no idea. And I found myself just feeling so lost and so insecure. So, I made up excuses to not go anywhere. I hid, and as I gained weight, I started to really retract. I, started to try to be invisible, to not be noticed, because I didn't know what to do with myself. And I would wear long sleeve shirts and sweaters and long pants. Even when I was plus 30 out, I avoided pictures. I avoided situations where there was lots of people. I just wanted to go unnoticed because I felt like that's what I was worth. I just didn't know. And it was 5 years of that. And over that 5 years, that all those emotions and those uncertainties really weighed on me. And, I went from, struggling with a little bit of self-love, and I struggled a little bit with, just being happy in life. And I didn't realize at the time when I was, a teenager and, first out of high school, I didn't really realize that maybe I was experiencing some depression. And it was, 5 years later, 5 years out of high school, that I realized, what I'm experiencing isn't right. What I'm experiencing, what I'm feeling isn't the way life should be. I shouldn't feel trapped. I shouldn't feel like I am a prisoner in my own body. I shouldn't feel like I'm a prisoner in my life. I should be feeling joyful, and I should be wanting to live and experience things, and I should be proud of myself. And I was reading these things, and I was seeing people talk about it, but I didn't feel that way. I could not relate. I had a friend actually say to me, well, everybody loves themselves. Everybody loves taking pictures of themselves, and everyone's their biggest fan. Like, you think you're top notch. And I'm like, sat there and I was smiling, like, oh yeah. I had no idea what she was talking about. Literally, like, I still don't know how to explain that feeling of not understanding at all what she was talking about. Like, there was no ounce of me that loved myself. There was no ounce of me that thought I was beautiful or smart or worthy of anything. I didn't believe that. And for the first time, it hit me like, whoa, you truly don't believe those things. You truly don't see that. And that's not normal to not love yourself. It's not normal to look at yourself as not being as good as everyone else. And I started realizing those thoughts and those feelings were not something that I should be silent about, and something that I should be should be going through. And I decided to go to counseling, and I found, that I was not in a good place. We talked lots. I ended up getting referred to a doctor, and I found myself on meds, and that's not a place I wanted to be. I was on them for a short period of time, and I knew that in my heart that wasn't right for me. That wasn't how I wanted to live my life. I knew that I needed to do something to take my life back. So one day I remember waking up in the morning, going to my parents' house. I didn't want to scale, went away myself, and I reached 172 pounds. And in high school, I was 104 pounds to 117-ish. It ranged in there. And I remember thinking, like, whoa, like, when did this happen? Where did this come from? And I remember thinking, okay, like, if I don't stop, if I don't take control of my life now, I'm going to find myself in a place of worse health than I already am in. I'm going to find myself, in a deeper depression. I'm going to find myself in a place I don't want to be in. And my life is worth more than that. I deserve to love myself. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to experience life and live it to its fullest. And I remember just saying, okay, like, enough's enough. I'm going to take action. So I started by eating a little bit better. And then I saw my friend, she started posting on Facebook about her journey to losing weight. And I didn't think much of it at the time. I just remember following, kind of like stalking her photos and watching what she had to say. And finally I reached out to her, and I had been experiencing some digestive problems for a couple years, but it had gone to the point where I was finding myself in the hospital. I was having other symptoms happen. My eyes were swelling. I wasn't able to eat a bunch of foods, and I was just in a really rough place. Everything seemed to be just crumbling apart in my life. And so I reached out to her, and she said, okay, well, let's get you on Shakeology. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know, I'm willing to try anything. I just want to get off these meds. I want to feel better. I don't want to be in the hospital anymore. Like, I just want to feel good. So I started drinking them, and I started doing an at-home fitness program that I already owned. And about 2 weeks in, drinking the shakes and doing the program, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I feel so much better. I don't like these workouts. Like, I want to look like she looks. I want to do what she does. Like, she's working out 30 minutes a day, and she is looking unreal, and she's loving it. She's having fun, and I just wanted to do what she was doing. Why wouldn't I want to do something that someone else was doing and was loving it, right? Like, why wouldn't I? That'd be crazy not to. So I messaged her again and said, like, hey, I want a program. I want a program like you. I want to do what you're doing. And so I ended up picking T25. Shaun T made it, and I already knew I kind of liked him, and from seeing Insanity workout before, and I decided just to go with it. The workouts were going to be 25 minutes a day, perfect, 5 days a week, perfect. I knew I could do that. I knew I could work up to that. I started off with 3 days. And I just wanted to be a part of her fitness group. She had a fitness group, and I wanted to be in that group. I wanted to be accountable to someone. I wanted to do it with other women, and I wanted to be inspired and change my life. I wasn't aiming for skinny. I wasn't aiming for anything other than to feel good, to lose the weight that was holding me down and making it so I couldn't do the things I wanted to in my life anymore. And so I decided to take action. The only way to change your life is to take action. I was done with the diet pills. I was done with, other things that were supposed to shrink my body. I tried them, and I was done with that. I wanted the real deal. I wanted to work out, eat right, feel good. So I was going to do that. And then I messaged her and I said, Kate, what are you doing? Why are you posting all this on social media? Like, what is making you do that? So she said she was a coach, and I was like, okay, like, all right, like, I know nothing about Beachbody. I know nothing about fitness when it comes to helping people. I know nothing about the programs. All I know is I'm getting this program, and I love the shakes. And, I'm going to do this. And if I'm going to do it, I might as well help my friends, my family, anyone else in my life that wants to do it too. Why would I do it alone? Why go on this journey alone? So I said, okay, you know what? I don't know anything. Let's sign up. So that's what I did. I just dove in, and 2 weeks later, I was running my very first challenge group, and that decision literally changed my life. Looking back now, that decision to like have that higher accountability to myself, to work out and just to help people in my life, and to look at it now and say, like, I've helped hundreds of women, reach goals and you know, be able to lose baby weight, or to be able to tone up, or just to feel good. You know, not everyone has had weight to lose. Lots of people have wanted to just find a healthy habit to get in a routine so they didn't find themselves in the place I did, you know, going through university or after having kids, or, you know, just through life. And I've helped hundreds of women, and from there I've grown a crazy, awesome, amazing team called the Believe Empire. And I help other women do what I did by coaching and helping their friends and family, and helping people that they're connecting with and that are connecting with them. And you know, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of people, and it's just so cool to see everybody taking on their fitness and their health and feeling good and finding that joy in life and finding their happiness and finding that passion. And I never would have thought my life would be what it is today. I mean, we're talking about a girl that had never taken a selfie, had no Instagram, no nothing before becoming a coach. Never posted on Facebook other than like a quote, and I would like instantly delete it because I was so afraid of people judging me. And that, like, I started from nothing, and I had like 127 friends on Facebook. It was like bare minimum. I was super private, and you know, to go from that and to grow into, you know, a person that is very confident in self-love and believing that every single person deserves that, and being there and cheering people on and taking that life on. It's been just so amazing. It's just been so incredible. So I feel blessed every single day, and I feel blessed to know that this opportunity has allowed me to literally take my dream life and create it. Like, I know I love teaching, I love helping people, I love sharing knowledge, and it's allowed me to do that in a different way. It's allowed me to always have a job, one that I get to create and determine what it looks like. It's allowed me to be home. So if my husband's like, hey, let's go to the city, I'm going to buy a motorcycle, that's actually happening. I can go. And if, you know, my dog gets sick or hurt, I don't have to leave her. And when we have kids, I don't need to leave if I don't want to. And I think that's truly amazing. And if I want to go and travel, I can just go and travel. I'm going on a road trip and for 3 weeks, and I'm just going, and I'm going to work my business on the road, and I'm going to experience life, and I don't need to take time off from work or anything. My work just is a part of my life, and it's just cool that I can help people and do this from wherever I am. So my life has totally changed in a way I never thought that it would. I never imagined myself doing this. If you would have asked me 2 years ago if I would post a selfie on Facebook, I would have said, you're crazy. Not a chance would I ever do that. And if you would have asked me if I would, you know, talk to strangers, talk to people that I don't know and get to know them and end up having some of my best friends come from it, I would tell you you're absolutely insane. I would never do that. But I am, and I love every minute of it, and I love getting to know everybody, and I can't wait to get to know you and to hear more of your story and share more of mine and more in detail, and just hear what your goals are, hear, you know, how your journey is, where you're at, what your goals are. Maybe this might be for you. Maybe you want to join my fit community. Whatever it might be, I would love to hear it and just get to know you. So, bye guys.